If you happen to have any sense of human decency, please grab a bucket to vomit in, you're going to need it. As you all well know by now, the island of Maui in Hawaii experienced the deadliest wildfire in over a century, with a death toll currently sitting at 106 as I make this video on Wednesday. The world has stood shaken at the images that have come out, depicting total destruction of entire neighborhoods. The fire was so hot in some places that metal was literally melting off. Though the fires completely devastated the island of Maui, the neighboring Big Island and Oahu have also experienced blazes. This is important to know, because it sort of sets the stage for what we are about to talk about. With an estimated value of $5.6 billion being burnt away as more than 2,700 structures have been destroyed. So as the world comes together to try to help the people displaced by this horrendous catastrophe, the sinister eye of Wall Street has taken no respite in spotting an opportunity to make money. In fact, it is now when people are distraught and financially burdened that Wall Street is being the most aggressive. Reports from news site and even individuals on social media show that the victims of Hawaii are being contacted by investors and realtors who are attempting to buy their land. According to Newsweek, many people are frustrated with investors and the realtors who are calling the families who lost their home, offering to buy their land. They have been offered money, reportedly heavily discounted, for their land and what remains of property. What a callous and vile act from these investors to offer people bad deals on people who are suffering, many who have had family members literally charred to death to a point where there isn't even a body to recover as they are ashes. Wall Street is betting on the emotional distraught and financial burden that thousands of people will now face in order to force people into making quick desperation decisions without having a proper mental state to make any decision. When interviewed, many survivors said they are scared that if insurance payouts and government assistance don't come fast enough, they may lose hope and be forced to sell to people and corporations who will drastically change their beloved communities. Investors are looking to make renters out of everyone in the best locations of the United States, and Hawaii is definitely a goal in their sights, and the recent fires have given them the opportunity of a lifetime. Right now, it seems that a huge determinant factor of what is to come depends on how quickly the government and insurance companies are able to react to help them. The longer the response is delayed, the more Wall Street investors will be buying. Locals don't want big companies or wealthy individuals buying up land to develop it. Even housing developers have also started reaching out to the victims as well to try to pressure them into selling their property to them. The governor of Hawaii, Josh Green, said he is considering placing a temporary ban on sales of any properties damaged in the fire to ensure residents aren't permanently displaced, but for now this is just a consideration, nothing official, and people are running against a clock. When you have no money, no housing, no food, no clothing, no cash or cards to pay for anything because you left in a rush to run for your life, your situation is dire, and though you might hold off the first couple days, we know right now that these companies, investors and developers are reaching out to everyone daily, some people reporting getting over 10 calls per day from interested parties. As time goes on, when you are already in a vulnerable mental headspace and pressure starts to build as no relief comes, it becomes increasingly harder to say no. I wanted to bring this up to you guys because we need to build awareness of just how cancerous the situation is with Wall Street and friends quickly looking to make money out of a historical catastrophe, worst of all in a way that harms people rather than benefit them. Let me know your thoughts down below. Join the Discord if you are interested in receiving the best day trading alerts, and I will see you guys on the next one. To the moon.